Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's tutorial I'll be sharing with you how to make this beautiful simple crop top. So if it's something that is of your interest, please continue watching, and if you're new here, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to my channel. So guys, let's get right into the tutorial. So guys, I'll be working with this polka dot chiffon material. So the next thing I'm doing is just that I'm folding it into a 4 folding thing, and I'm leaving some extra inches towards the center back. So it's on 4 folding, and the extra inches you're seeing is actually the center back. So the crop top is actually a kind of like off shoulder something with a strap. So the next thing I'm doing is that I'm removing the inches I want my strap to be, like how long I want it to be. So I decided to go with 6 inches, which is like 2 inches above my chest line. The chest line normally is 8 inches, so I'm going with 6 inches. So it's that 6 inches I'll be removing like up, and I'll be including into my any length I'm going for. And to know where my armhole will reach, for me normally my armhole is around 8 inches towards the down part. So guys, you can actually see how I place that armhole. So next thing I want to do is to mark my bust measurement plus 2 inches, and that's what I'm placing. Just this one you just have as a guide for the armhole, like where it will be reaching. So towards the front like this, I'll be placing around 7 inches. So this is it. So from that armhole I'll just smoothing is like a slant something towards that 7 inches, and I will cut it out. So guys, I'll just go ahead and cut this out. You can see the way I'm cutting it, like it's actually just like a slant something, and just I want to give it that particular like a kind of a curvy shape up. And so that is what I'm doing, and I'm just lashing the side open. And the next thing I want to do is to place the measurements of my crop, which I'm going with 19 inches plus all the allowance. Because guys, so that is what I'm just marking out. And for the back, I want my back to be lower than the front, so I'll be going down by 2 inches, and I'll just mark it like straight line. I'll just cuff it off. So 2 inches, and I will cut it out, but I have to note it exactly. So next thing I'm doing is just to cut out the length, and I'm reducing the extra inches I put. So for the band or strap, anything, I will mark 6.5 inches like so, and from that 6.5 inches I'm going to place 8.5 inches. And this is because now our front is 6, our back is 8. If you notice what I removed from the measurement. So here the next thing I'll be doing is just to fold my fabric into 2 like that, because I'll be cutting the 2 together. So the wideness will be 2 inches, so I'm going with 2 inches plus the stitching allowance. Now after I sew it down, it's to reduce it to 1.5 inches wideness. So what I'm marking is just like 15 inches, because 6.5 inches plus 8.5 inches, and all the half inches I added to it is just for the sewing, like to stitch it down to my fabric. And here the next thing I'm doing is just to cut it out, and I'll be folding my fabric like this, right side facing each other, and I will stitch it, and I will turn it inside out. After turning it inside out, I'm going to iron it out and push the joining, the stitching, towards the mid of the fabric. So guys, the next thing I want to do is to work with the front fabric, which I'll be folding it like that into 2 to know where the center is from. So after knowing my center, from the center I'm going to measure 4 inches towards the both sides, and I will use my pin to pin the strap down. So the wideness at that chest line will be around 8 inches, which is okay for me. So if you want yours to be wider than that, you can put it 4.5 inches to make it 9, but for me 8 inches is okay. So I'll go ahead and pin down my strap like that with 0.5 inches. So guys, afterwards I will use my lining to cover it up. And I'm sorry guys, I forgot to tell you guys that I cut out lining for this for the bodies. So I'll use my lining like that to cover it up, to cover my strap, and I will make a stitch all around, both sides, the down part, the both side, the upper part. The only thing I'll be doing is that I'll be leaving extra 2 inches allowance, like I'll leave a opening of like 2 inches allowance towards this side. And as you can see, what I did for that down part, I ensure that I push in my strap so that I don't make mistake of sewing it down, like I don't make the mistake of stitching it together with the fabric there. So guys, this is it after I finished sewing it, and you can see I left like 2 inches wide space towards the side, and I'll use that space to tuck in my fabric inside out. So I'm just using it to turn it inside out. So this is what I'm just doing here. And as you can see, after I finish turning it, the strap is already like neatly placed. Yeah, everything is already like okay. So the next thing is just to go ahead and iron it out. So guys, afterwards I'll be working with the back. So for the back, you want to make sure that you arrange it well, because this is actually very like crucial so that I don't make mistake. So for the back, I will set both sides. I will ensure that everything is like aligning. Where I want to be the center is the center, where you want to be the side is the side. You don't want to make mistake. Don't forget that we actually cut out 2 inches out of the back here. So guys, I'll go ahead and measure 4.75 inches, which is like 4 3/4 of an inch. And please guys, notice the way I want to pin my strap. You can see the way I fold it towards, like fold it inward, because you don't want to make mistake of folding it anyhow, because you don't want the strap to be twist. So I'll go ahead and pin it down on that particular spot like so. So the next thing I'll be doing is to use my lining to cover it up. And please note the way I'm doing this. You can see the way I push my fabric to the back, and I'm using my lining to cover it up. I'll do the same thing I did for the front to the back, and I'll push everything towards the inside like this. You can see, and I'll make stitches all round, leaving extra few inches towards the side to turn it in out. So that's what I'm doing. So guys, this is it after I finish doing all that, turning it out and everything. So I'll go ahead and do that same thing for the other side of the back. So after doing that, you can see how it's neatly placed. The wrong side is neat, the back, the front as well is neat, and exactly that's what you want to achieve. And towards the center like this, you want to stitch your fabric together. So you align the two properly, and you make a stitch across it with less than 0.5 inches. Don't forget, it's less than 0.5 inches, because you don't really put much allowance towards the back. And afterwards, you want to arrange the two together like so. You can see you want to arrange the two together. After that, you just take it to your sewing machine and stitch it down with your bust measurement, straight down, no addition, no subtraction. From the top to the bottom, it should be your bust measurement. No need to tighten anything, so that you'll be able to wear it afterwards. Like as you can see, this particular crop top doesn't have a zipper at the back, and that's why we are actually stitching with our bust measurement only. And this is the final result, guys. As you can see, it's looking like a box. It's like a box. It's giving a box crop top feeling, and I actually love the way it comes out. You can see the back too is it's actually like lower than the front. Everything is set. So guys, if you actually enjoyed this tutorial, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, share to your loved ones, and I'll see you guys in my next video.